As the wealthy target reappeared in his sights, Karl decisively pulled the trigger. But just as the bullet was about to hit its mark, a woman suddenly moved, inadvertently stepping into the bullet's path. Karl quickly chambered another round to finish the job, but the bodyguards had already pinpointed his position and swiftly drew the curtains. The perfect sniping opportunity is fleeting, and Karl knew it. He skillfully packed up his rifle and even picked up some trash from the ground. Donning his helmet, he swiftly headed downstairs and hopped onto a small electric scooter parked at the back entrance. By the time police sirens roared through the streets, Karl was already speeding away down a side alley. As he fled, Karl discarded the magazine, dumped his gear, and even tossed his helmet into a river, effectively eliminating all evidence. He then stopped by a convenience store and took the opportunity to use the restroom. There he changed his clothes, washed thoroughly, and even shaved his beard meticulously. Before leaving, he doused himself in an excessive amount of cologne. With everything handled cleanly, Karl calmly walked out of the store, hailed a taxi, and headed straight to the airport. Before entering the terminal, he wiped his fingerprints off his phone and discreetly threw it into a trash bin. As he passed through airport security, Karl noticed a police dog staring intently at him. Although he had already neutralized any scent on him, he didn't dare take chances with the dog's sharp nose. He quickly abandoned his current flight, heading instead to the restroom. Meticulously wiping down even the sink he used, Karl left no trace of his presence behind. He then purchased a ticket for another flight, but just as he was about to board, his boss called. Karl knew all too well that failing an assassination mission of this magnitude could mean the assassin himself would be silenced. Now he might face threats from both sides. After hanging up, Karl removed his phone's SIM card and smashed the device underfoot to prevent tracking. Even so, Karl remained highly vigilant on the flight. Observing his surroundings, he soon noticed a man in sunglasses who appeared to be tailing him. When they landed, the man continued to follow, confirming Karl's suspicion. Acting decisively, Karl used a fake identity to book a connecting flight. To his dismay, the man in sunglasses also arranged for a transfer and ended up in the same waiting area. Alarm bells rang in Karl's mind. He couldn't afford to take any risks. He changed his ticket once again, delaying his flight to the next morning, and checked into an airport hotel. Ordering room service, he verified the server's identity before cautiously standing to the side of the door to receive the meal. Details mean the difference between life and death, and Karl never let his guard down.